Okay, I guess there were a couple problems with day one of literacy, so I'm going to read that text to you there. Just in case, I'm just going to read the whole thing through, so each page you may have to stop and write your key details and questions on separately. All right, when you look at a globe or a map of the world, there is a lot of blue. The blue on a map or globe represents a water form on the surface of the earth. It could be a lake, a river, an ocean, or a sea. There are many different sources of water in the world, but only a small part of that water is drinkable. Oceans. 97% of our water is found in the oceans. Across the world, there are 5 oceans. Even though 97% of the water is found in the oceans, we can't drink ocean water because it is salt water. The oceans are still mysterious to scientists because there is so much to explore. Scientists are only now beginning to explore what lives deep in the ocean. Pacific Ocean. The name Pacific comes from the Latin word pacificus, which means peaceful. The Pacific Ocean covers twice as much space as any other ocean. If you pushed all the land on Earth together, the Pacific Ocean would still be bigger. Wow. Not only is the Pacific Ocean the biggest, but it is also the deepest ocean in the world. The Mariana Trench, a narrow canyon, is more than 36,000 feet down from the surface of the moon. That's a deeper canyon under the ocean than we have the tallest mountains on Earth. Anyway, a side note. Okay, lakes. Lakes form when water from snowmelt, rivers, or streams finds its way into a basin, bowl shape, that has formed on the surface of the Earth. Lakes need to have water continually flowing into them, or they will dry up. Lake Superior is one of the 5 Great Lakes of North America. It contains 10% of all the Earth's surface water. 10% of all the Earth's surface water is in Lake Superior. Lake Superior is like a mini freshwater ocean. That's how big it is. It is the coldest and deepest of the Great Lakes. It is also one of the cleanest freshwater lakes. Lake Superior is so big that it even influences or has an effect on the weather around it. Okay. Rivers. Over millions of years, moving water carved paths in the earth, forming rivers. Rivers are one of the world's freshwater sources. The water in rivers comes from melting snow high in the mountains. Sometimes it comes from water that is underground and bubbles up to the surface. Rivers have many shapes, sizes, and shapes. Some have water that flows slowly and gradually. In others, water speeds down, crashing over the rocky earth. Eventually, the water from all rivers finds its way to an ocean. Nile River. The world's longest river is the Nile on the continent of Africa. It is more than 4,000 miles long. The Nile River goes through the countries of Kenya, Eritrea, Congo, Burundi, Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, Egypt, Sudan, and Ethiopia. Eventually, it finds its way to the Mediterranean Sea. The Nile River is very important to the people who live by it. The river provides water to drink and rich soil for food to grow. Without the Nile, the Egyptian civilization wouldn't have grown. There you go. Don't forget to go back to Vocabulary City and do your vocabulary too, so that you learn what these words mean. All right. Thanks, Chloe.